Came By Netflix movie. That is next up on the agenda. Now, this actually wasn't a terrible movie. Let me pull my notes up for I Came By. Now, I Came By is basically a premise that we have seen before. We've seen it in quite a few movies, including Bad Samaritan, which I thought Bad Samaritan was miles ahead of I Came By. Bad Samaritan, I actually really, really love that movie. I Came By, it's a decent way to pass the time. But this premise has been done, and it's been done better. Basically, I Came By is about two, like, lower income young adults who are breaking into homes of wealthy and rich people and leaving graffiti that says I Came By, which it seems like they are trying to, in the beginning, touch on like a classism type of thing, but that goes nowhere. So one of the friends is like, yo, I don't want to break into homes anymore, because basically how it works is he actually is holding down a job. And he goes into homes and kind of, I think he breaks into like their Wi-Fi, their security or something like that. And he pretends to like go to the bathroom. And he goes into a separate room that ain't the bathroom, child. And the person comes in, he's like, oh, I was looking for the bathroom. Because that makes a lot of sense. For you to be not in the doorway, but all the way in a room that is nan toilet in sight. But anyway, after he gets the information for this rich judge, he tells the friend, I don't want to do this anymore. I found out I'm having a baby. I'm not down for this. Okay, be responsible, bro. I'm out there for you. Now, I did appreciate the way that the movie tries not to be predictable. Because basically, we are following, what is this kid's name? Y'all, I'm not good with names, and I did not put it in my notes. What the hell kind of name is this? I can't pronounce this. Okay, forget the boy name. I can't even pronounce it, child. But the main friend of the two graffiti guys, it feels like he's the main character. And his graffiti friend who's having a baby, he feels like a side character. The kid's mom feels like a side character. I did appreciate spoilers. Damn it, I didn't say spoilers before Grim cut it. God dang it, y'all. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert, okay? I am spoiler reviewing these things that I'm finna talk about, okay? So, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so the main protagonist guy, it feels like he's the main character. And I appreciate the way the movie makes you think this is the main character, these are the side characters. And then we get a complete shift of, oh shoot, so this ain't a... Did my... I think my hair thing just fell out. Where it's like, this is the main character, these are the side characters. And then we get a shift of, wait, you thought these was the side characters? Nah, this is the main character. And then you get another shift of, nah, you thought that was finna be the main character. It was a lot of shifts. So basically, okay, I'm gonna explain the shifts. We start off with the young kid. One half of the graffiti I Came By team, his friend dips out because he's having a baby. Understandable, whatever. So the main kid goes to break into the judge's house, which I find it very unbelievable how this is a modern movie set in modern times and nobody pulls out their cell phone, nobody records anything. It was very just... He breaks in and he discovers that this judge is holding a young boy hostage, right? He don't take out his phone to record it to get proof. Now, fast forward, he goes to try to tell the friend who dipped out that what he saw. Friend don't want to hear nothing. It was unbelievable to me. Baby, I'm going to just blurt out, nigga, he had somebody in the basement. Like, I don't care what you're saying about, I don't want to hear it, I'm having a child. Just say it. That felt so unbelievable that something this big as seeing someone held captive in the basement, you're not going to just say it? Okay, whatever. Now, he tries to phone in the police. I find it hard to believe that when I phone in the police, I won't say the boy is being held captive in the basement behind a secret door. So, of course, the police just come in, they just look in the house, and they're just like, child, I guess it was a prank call. So, police do nothing. So, the boy decides to break in again and free the kid himself. And with this bright idea, you don't bring not a damn weapon in sight. I'm breaking into a house of someone who is holding a person captive in their basement. And I'm going in with the intention to free said person with what? My hands and my good intentions. It makes no sense. Fast forward, the guy, the judge who owns the home, set this up where he leaves the home and then he comes back in the home. And he gets down to the basement. The kid finds a hammer and he's trying to sneak up on the judge. He trips and he falls. And honestly, I was shocked that he was killed. Because like I said, I thought he was the main character that we were following. Y'all. When this, talk about, it was literally like he slipped on a banana peel. If I was the person being held captive, like, baby, this is my help. Like, this is my help. It was so freaking ridiculous. Now, he ends up missing. And he was not a protagonist that you're really going to root for. He was a jerk to his mom, self-centered, just the worst type of person you would ever root for, child. So he has this big blow up with his mother, and he ends up missing. She goes to the very extremely useless police. Now, let's fast forward. Now the mom feels like the main character. She is who we have our focal point on as we're going through the movie, right? And it is pretty much, my son is missing, and the cops are just pretty much like, what you want us to do? Police? What you want us to do? Investigate? Like, the cops ain't here to cop. Now she goes to his best friend, who was the one half of the graffiti team that had the baby, and she's asking him, you the best friend, do you know anything about anything on anything? Nope. I don't say he went to do one last job, of which I gave him the address for. No, I don't say anything. Now, fast forward, the mom finds, someone dies, you go in their room, she finds this secret, what do you call it? Flash drive, hard drive, USB drive. Not familiar with these things, but it's the little thing that you save stuff on and you stab it into the computer and you can see what the person saved, but it's password protected. She goes to the best friend trying to see if he can, crack it or whatever. Fast forward, at this time, he has had his baby, and that's kind of how we keep track of the time jumps. He initially says, I have a baby due in a few months, and then baby is here. Now, mom finds out, about going to the judge's house. She finds on the little hard drive the I came by. She discovers her son was the I came by tagger. And the black guy, who is the one half of the team, he just don't want nothing to do with nothing. And I don't know why. The woman has pretty much been there for him, like, since he was a child. Her son is missing, who is your best friend. I don't know why you cannot just say, baby, y'all weren't, like, kidnapping women. Y'all were doing graffiti. Like, he acts like it was, like, just the worst thing in the entire world. I can see, you don't want to go to the cops, whatever. But why would the woman, like, rat you out? I would be like, look, yeah, we was tagging houses, and I quit because I have a child now. Understandable. I gave him the address. He went to do one last job, and that is the last that I know of him. Just don't tell the cops I was a part of it. Easy peasy. But no, he just, child. But anyway, the black guy goes to the judge's house. He's sitting in his car looking, and of course, baby, you black and you in this rich neighborhood, so folks is peeping you. So I guess we're supposed to just deduce that some random prejudiced person is looking out their window and they're like, a black guy sitting in his car, cops come now, and the police just magically show up. Y'all, he goes to jail. They take all your possessions. One of his possessions is a letter from the judge mailbox. And the cops just give him the letter back. It makes no sense. I can't. Now, the mom starts stalking the judge in a bright colored car. She's sitting outside by his house and following him. Now, the judge goes to a masseuse, a male masseuse. He young guy. Judge is a old guy. And I'm not being ageist, but I'm just setting the scene. I'm a super old white guy, and this is a really young, attractive guy. I cannot remember his nationality, but he basically was seeking asylum. I think the movie is set in the UK. He was seeking asylum in the UK from wherever he was from. I think because he's gay, I think that's why he was seeking asylum, because he would like be killed if he goes home. That was a big thing, that if he goes back to his home country, it's not safe for him. His parents have disowned him. The only person he has contact with is his sister. This super old guy invites him over to his house for drinks. When I was that young and a super old guy invited me to his house for drinks, baby, I wasn't going. Now, if you were a super young guy and you invited me to your house for drinks, I might show up. But anyway, we get to the house. This guy is not just old, he is creepy as hell. And I will say the actor who played, I don't even know the guy's name, the rich judge, he did well. He was a creepy, sinister, menacing old white guy. Now we're sitting having this conversation, and baby, let me tell you. Even in my like crazy party days, I have always had one hard, fast, consistent rule. I do not drink anything I do not see being made. Your back not finna be turned to me. You not finna be off in the kitchen making it. No, baby. I have to be right there while I don't care if you bringing me a glass of water. The man is off making a drink, and the boy sitting here, he brings in a drink. Duh, he drugged you, baby. Like, duh. So he starts talking about, we get a little backstory regarding why he's doing this and why he's kidnapping immigrants only, I think. Now, I think the judge isn't gay, but he only kidnaps immigrants who either are gay, appear to be gay, he assumed they're gay, because his mom and dad were together. Then his dad met some immigrant young kid who didn't have much, that was working for his company, and had an affair with the young kid. Now, this is a little hazy. We don't know if this was like a consensual affair, if this was a one, like, I don't know. But basically, this super rich person who is like your boss moves you into their house. Y'all are having a sexual relationship. His mom either got kicked out, divorced, killed herself. Y'all, I can only vaguely remember because the movie is kind of mediocre. I don't think I put it in my notes. Something happened to his mom. I want to say she killed herself. And the dad sent him off to boarding school. So now he kidnaps and holds these people hostage who are basically a substitute for this kid. And baby, this is like a weird conversation. The way he was talking, I'm not finna just be sitting here. I would be like, oh, you know what? Look at the time. I gotta go. So he gets real creepy. And of course, the drugs kick in. The boy feels weird. And he's like, can I use the bathroom? And he goes to the bathroom. Now, again, this is the modern age. This is current. The mom is outside. She did not record this young masseuse going into the house. Then all of a sudden, we see the boy running out, falling out of a window, running down the street, and we don't record it. She picks the boy up, puts him in her car, takes him so he could be safe. We don't record nothing. Baby, I'd have been recorded like I would have, because obviously you got to piece everything together for the police child in these movies. I would have been recording. Oh shoot, let me record this boy going up in the house. Because what are you sitting outside for if not because you think this man has something to do with your son, and the police won't listen to you? So why don't we have anything handy? So anyway, fast forward. The boy is here. He on shaky ground. Like I said, he trying to seek asylum. He's not a citizen yet. So he don't want to go to the police. Y'all. Look, child. I ain't one to victim blame, but the way these writers put this together, you get drugged, you run for your life, because obviously this person was finna do something to you. The judge shows up, and the masseuse immigrant kid gets in his car and goes off with him because he threatens that he has power. I'm a judge and I can say yes to your seeking asylum, or I can say no. Bitch, I've just been out. Or baby, what, pull up Instagram live as you getting into the car. Like, do something that makes sense. Yo, co-worker, look at this man. Take a picture of him and his license plate. I'm about to get in his car. Like, baby, do something. It is the current modern time. We ain't back, where it takes you like 6 months to travel from state to state. Like, we not in a time where we don't have shoes and we don't have modern things. Baby, it is a way, if you are going to get into the car because you're scared about your papers and everything, there's a way to safeguard yourself other than just anonymously getting into a car and knowing that no one knows where you are, who you with, what's going to happen, and this person had previously drugged you. It ain't make no sense. And what also don't make no sense, the mom tells police stuff. You mean to tell me someone calls the police on me to say that I'm holding someone in my basement, said person goes missing? Child, let me be a detective, because I can piece this ish together so quick and easy. It just don't even make no sense. Y'all, give me 1 sec. Let me, you know what? I ain't really got no clothes on. Give me one. Let me try and get up in such a way. Okay. I'm back. I had to get some tissue. Now, what was I at? Okay, so let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. It's basically just a bunch of ridiculous. But actually, I'm trashing the movie, but it's not terrible. It is definitely better than Grim Cuddy. It's just like a mediocre, decently entertaining movie that kills a few hours. It's not terrible. It seriously isn't, but it's just really implausible and really stupid. The stuff these characters do. Now, the masseuse boy has gone missing. Mom is still trying to go to the black kid for help. She's pretty much telling him, I know this judge did something. The boy don't want to go to the police. Now he himself is missing. And her plan is to break into the judge's house. She thinks her son is being held captive in there. And I was under the impression as a viewer that her son was alive. I did not think the son was dead on dead. I thought he was being held captive. But it makes sense that the judge has a certain agenda of who he holds captive. You're a witness. I get nothing from you, so I'm just going to kill you because you're a witness. Mom breaks into the house. Of course, the judge knows she's been watching him, and he puts a spare key in this little box because you can see her bright colored car. He knows she's there when he goes off for a jog, and mom gets into the house. Judge pops up. Baby, why we can't I don't know. Again, we break into someone's home who we suspect has done things to folk. And we don't have. I could have sworn we got a gun problem. Do the UK not? I thought we could easily go get a gun off the street, because baby, they is coming up in this man's house with nothing but they good looks to try to fight him with. It makes no sense. Chat, look. When I walk my dog, I got a little pepper spray. If you are going into a situation that you know is potentially dangerous, in this situation, your son is missing. You saw the nigga fall out the window running from this man's house, and now he missing. And you walking in the house with nothing. Baby, you can't get a baseball bat. You can't get no mace. You can't get a freaking whistle to blow for help. Like, you can't walk in there with nothing. Nothing. Chat, come on now. Come on now, chat. Like, who writes this stuff? Who green? Like, who is the person sitting in the team meeting like, by George, you've got it. This is amazing. This is so sensible. This is what people do. And I completely give a lot of leeway for character actions, because if you are in a panic situation, it is very easy to say, oh, I would do this, or baby, we're not in a panic situation. We're planning something. We didn't suddenly, come across a ghost or a zombie or a maniac with a knife. We didn't suddenly have something pop out at us and we can't think and we're frozen with fear. No, we're making a plan, and we're saying, I'm going to go in this man's house where my son was last seen, and this boy who fell out of his window trying to get away was last seen, and now he's missing. We're literally talking and making a plan, and we're just walking up in the man's house like, hidey ho. It makes no sense. Come on, man. Y'all. Of course, the judge rolled up in that mug because he set her up. I guess the judge is like, well, baby, the plan keep working. The trap is trapping. I keep getting y'all fools with the same little heave ho. Let me act like I'm gone and watch them come up in my house, and then I'm going to pop up on them. Y'all, I can't. It's so freaking, but honestly, the movie was decently enjoyable. There was a good tension. Like I said, it was decently entertaining. It's just the decisions, baby. I'm just like, come on now, child. Come on. Why you walked up in this man's house with nothing? Y'all, he gets the mom. Again, we had the son who we thought was the main character. Then we thought the mom was the main character. The whole time I'm thinking the black guy is a side character. Mom gets in the basement. What did you do with my son? Where is he? I flushed the nigga ashes down the toilet. And I was like, wait, so her son dead. Y'all, I felt so bad. That hurt. That little boy was so ridiculous, but that hurt my, I was like, dang, so the boy dead. He really, like, he dead on dead. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, baby, you really walked up in this man's house with no weapon trying to save somebody, slipped like the Three Stooges, and got your ass flushed down the toilet. I couldn't believe it. But you know what? I really, really enjoy that they were trying not to be predictable. And I really enjoy that son and mom was killed. I guess enjoy is... I don't enjoy that son and mom were killed. But I enjoyed that narrative because I think it's more realistic. When you see movies and you're just a regular Joe Smo and you fall into a thing where someone is a serial killer or someone is doing something and you're like, I'm going to save someone, baby, you probably gonna die. Like that, realistically, you are dealing with someone who is like a mastermind. You're going up, you're just a regular Joe Smo. You got no kind of training. Baby, you shouldn't be tripping like you on a banana peel, but it is realistic that even if you try to use your common sense or you try to come in there with a weapon or you try, it makes sense that you're going to be on a losing team. Speaking of the judge being a mastermind, I skipped something that didn't make any sense. We have this black lady detective. All the cops are useless, but she doesn't believe that the judge is on the up and up. She gets a search warrant for his house, I think after the lady son went missing. Of course, they got everything cleaned out. The little place in the basement is behind like a shelf that is actually a door. And as they're searching, she's like, wait, is that a door? But of course, he got the place cleaned up and he says it's a panic room. But this lady she's giving me hope that she got some sense because she looks at the peephole and she says, panic room, but this peephole looks in. It doesn't look out. But y'all, the judge is winning. She has nothing. But for some reason, he kind of closed. She's the only cop inside the panic room. He closes the door kinda to be like, oh, this must be a builder mistake. I didn't notice this. Oh, you think you're so smart, don't you? And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, baby. You're getting away with this. You have been getting away with this for ages. In order to do that, you have to be a true chameleon, mastermind, completely in control. Why would you suddenly break that control and reveal your true face to this lady when she got nothing? When you are winning? It made absolutely, positively no sense. And it did not fit with the type of character that the judge is supposed to be. It's just like when you watch Criminal Minds and they be profiling people. Someone like him, always in control, who has been smart enough to get away with murdering people for years on years. This man is old. His daddy cheated with this little boy when he was a child. I don't know when the murder started, but it done been going on for a long time, obviously. It ain't just started this year. Like, you have to be of a certain type of calculating, mastermind kind of person. Why would you break the facade to this woman when she ain't got nothing? She don't know nothing. You just gave her something so now she can be like a dog with a bone. It didn't make no sense. But the cops are stupid. And it never just, came back on them. The lady just hidey hold on out of there. And then it didn't make any sense that, so basically the story is it's a high-powered, well-connected judge. Baby, ain't nobody that well-connected. Ain't nobody that well-connected. Who is the man who had like this little secret island? The judge ain't got no secret island, okay? Like, it does not make sense. He ain't like friends with the president, or not a president. What the UK got? He ain't friends with the queen. Like, it does not make sense. Oh God. If I was this cop, that I would have been a dog with a bone. I would have been, this ain't just a hunch no more. This ain't just, whatever. Something is up, because the man just, you think you're so smart. I was just like, first of all, it felt like he was trying to be kind of a Hannibal Lecter. Like, the way it came off, I was like, hold on now, baby. Bring it down. Now, fast forward. Mom is dead. Which was actually really sad. That woman did not deserve to lose her life. That was actually really sad. So, this made me mad, and this ain't make no sense. What was the black guy name? Baby, can I know anybody's name? Do y'all be caring when I don't know these folks' names? Because, baby, I don't ever know nobody's name. Jay. Jay is one half of the I Came By crew. He had his baby. The girlfriend knows something is up, and you're not saying anything. Now instead of Jay making up a lie or just telling her the truth, he literally does not say anything anytime she's asking him stuff, to the point he really lets his girlfriend and baby move out. Because you was doing graffiti. Like, and his thing, what he was telling the mom was, I'm black. I'm breaking in the house. And baby, I get that. They gonna throw you under the jail. But your girlfriend ain't. The mother of your child that's living with you, that's in a relationship with you. If you say, look, baby, me and old Johnny, we were tagging them houses. And I stopped when you said you was pregnant. And now he done went missing. And now his mama was on the trailer. Now she, like, baby, say something. It didn't make any sense. Now, all the people we thought was the main character is gone. And now the side character is now our main character, which is Jay, one half of the I Came By team. Now, he ends up, fast forward, the girlfriend has moved out, but he ends up telling her about what's going on when he is calling the mom. She's not answering the phone. Like I said, like, they had a connection. She helped him to care for him since he was a child. He goes to her house because he has a spare key. You can visibly tell that she had to have been missing. In my opinion, the way, like, Ish was rotted and Mel was left, I want to say at least a few weeks. So he obviously knows because he done dropped the ball with both of them. She told him she was finna break into this man. You know what? If you don't want to break into the house, I'm with you, black man. Okay? I am. But baby, at least like be on a conference call as I'm breaking into that mug so you can get the police over there if something happen. Like at least sit outside, because you know when that little racist neighbor see you sitting in the car, he gonna call the cops. Like do something to help if you don't want to break into the house with her. And that's why, like I said, for this to be a modern movie, I remember trying to find a dog sitter for my dog. Because my first dog, I used to take her to like the doggy daycare, and she was great. But my second dog was a rescue. She had a lot of issues. She didn't do well in that type of environment, like a lot of dogs and strangers. So I'm trying to find a dog sitter. I discovered this app where you can find local dog sitters. Babe, when I tell you, I called my mom like, babe, I'm about to put you on the video call because I'm pulling up to this lady's house. Like, who don't do something in the modern age to try to be safe? It makes no lick a bit of sense. But anyway, so fast forward. His girlfriend tells him that the judge is getting an award or doing the speech or something along those lines. So Jay, he scopes it out. He's sitting in his car and he follows the judge to a different home. Was this a country home or a vacation home? I don't know, baby. It was another home. He breaks into the house. What y'all think he came there with? His good looks. And that was it. Baby ain't have a weapon. You mean to tell me that out of 3 people breaking into a home of someone they know is dangerous, baby, ain't nobody bring a weapon? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Whatever. So anyway, he breaks in. This ain't make sense to me. We see, I guess this is just a dumb minor detail, but he's in this house. We see a bedroom with like this grand big bed. That ain't where the judge is sleeping. We see a second little guest room, I guess, like a little small bed, like it's for a child, a teenager, a guest. Baby, why are you not in the grand room? I don't know. Like I said, minor detail, but I thought it was super weird. Now, the black guy's in here. He's in the room. The judge is laying on the bed. The floor creaks. The judge jumps. Baby, who sleep that light? Who sleep that light? I don't. I don't know if it's because I got dogs and I used to be waking up every time they bark or shuffle or a squirrel pass by the window. Baby, I'll be sleeping through some thing. If the floor creaks, who waking up? Whatever. The judge woke up. Fight ensues. The black guy wins the fight. Jay wins the fight. And he ends up finding someone being held hostage. Now, he calls the police and he gets the heck up out of Dodge City because he can't explain himself. And the black lady detective is in there smiling because the judge is tied up. And I'm just like, baby, what you smiling for? You ain't do no job. He was gift wrapped for you. You ain't do ish. But anyway, I get how this ending can be very unsatisfactory because son dead, mom dead. Jay comes in and saves someone who we ain't heard a lick a bit of nothing from. The masseuse kid is dead. Anyone we could have made any type of emotional connection to is dead. And the one person who ain't said a line in the movie, he ain't cough, he ain't sneeze, is the one who was saved. But I think the ending is less about who was saved and it's more about Jay's redemption. Because he let the friend down. He really let the mom down. Because I get not wanting to go do the job with the friend. But then when he comes back to try and obviously disheveled, obviously upset, you ain't want to hear it, he goes missing. But he really dropped the ball with mom when he knew knowingly that an ice cream truck. I mean, I ain't never heard no ice cream truck in this neighborhood. Okay. That threw me off. I literally have lived here for 2 years and I've never heard an ice cream truck. But anyway, I think it was more about Jay's redemption and more about the judge getting his comeuppance. And I enjoy the way they ended it. Not really how they ended it, but the ending of the story, because it always really throws me off when at the end the bad guy is killed. Because I always feel like, why does every single movie end with the bad guy being killed? Like, is that supposed to be justice? Is that supposed to be some type of it always confuses me and throws me off. So I do like that the judge was not killed. Jay left him tied up. And I guess baby finna go to jail, which, you know, we can have a conversation on if that's justice. But anyway, I Came By wasn't that bad. It's actually worth the watch. It's an entertaining way to spend a few hours. It ain't great. Now, if you want a good movie within this little realm, I would say Bad Samaritan. I really enjoyed it. And I think that was that the UK too? I don't know. I think so. Okay, let me see what the comments are saying. Oh, yes. I hated the dialogue in and Just Like That. And yes, I hated the dialogue in Grim Cuddy. That must be what you were talking about. Yes, I Came By did fall apart in the third act, but overall, I think it's entertaining. Yes, Alexa, I gotta remember not to say, I can't say Lexa. I'm gonna say Lexa, because I know she ain't answering to Lexa. Okay, I gotta say Lexa. Yes, okay, let me tell y'all. I'm late on the Lexa train because I was one of those people so paranoid. I was like, I don't need the government listening to me. But baby, the government is listening. They don't need me to buy the Lexa. If they want to listen, they don't need the Lexa. If whoever Big Brother is watching, baby, they not sitting around like, oh, damn it, we can't watch her because she ain't got the Lexa. No, baby, if they want to watch, they're going to watch. Getting this Lexa is the best thing that a scatterbrained, unorganized person, forgetful ass person like me could do. When I tell you, every day I be like, Zaya, did you have breakfast? Did I feed you? Now I can say, Lexa, set a daily reminder at X time to feed the dog. And Lexa be like, this is your daily reminder. You need to feed the motherfucking dog. I love it. And I'm just such an unorganized person. I literally am not like a make list kind of person. I kind of keep stuff in my head and I be like, okay, say I randomly see a preview. Oh, shoot, I want to do content on that. Oh, I want to do content on this. And then I have all this content I want to do in my head. But then time passed and I'm like, oh, shoot, I was supposed to do a video and I forgot. Now I can say, Lexa, make a list for upcoming content ideas. And baby, make my list. And then I can go to my little Lexa app and it'll show me visually the list. And I said, Lexa, make me a list of topics I want to talk about in my live chat. And baby made my list. And I don't have to write nothing down. I don't have to be trying. No, see, because that's not who I am. I want Lexa to do it. And I love it. I love it. Alexa is my secretary. No, stop, Alexa, stop. See, I gotta make sure I don't say her name. That's the only annoying part. Oh, and another annoying part is I thought I could set it to only respond to my voice, but I guess in the year 2022 of our Lord and Savior Beyonce, the technology ain't that advanced. She don't just respond to my voice, and I don't like that because I don't want everybody talking to my Lexa. Hey Nikki, what movie are we talking about today? Well, I talked about Grim Cuddy, then I just did I Came By, and everything in this is spoilers. This is why I can never trust pillars of the community. Something ain't right. Chad, look. Oh my God. The fact that they require you to suspend belief that no one has a cell phone handy or that they are all dead. Like phones don't hold 18 hours of charge. That's why I say for this to be the modern time, it did not make sense. It did not make any sense that nobody pulled out their phone at not one moment, or at least put the little AirPod in your ear so somebody on the line when you breaking in the house just in case you die, like nothing. So we're going to ignore that just about everyone has Ring cameras and there are surveillance cameras on every block. Yo, and I was thinking the same thing when I was watching because the judge's alarm system was sophisticated enough to send him an alert to his phone, but he didn't have any type of security cameras. It didn't make any sense.